Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Susela Mardani. I'm from class BBI number 4. I will explain chapter 50 about the Wilson Party, page 146. The Wilson Party. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson invite all their friends and explored the tour party last night. They stayed home all day yesterday and prepared for the party. In the morning, the Wilson worked outside. Their daughter Margaret cleaned the yard. Their son Bob painted the fence. Mrs. Wilson planted flowers in the garden and Mr. Wilson fixed their broken front steps. In the afternoon, the Wilson worked inside the house. Margaret washed the floors and vacuumed the living room carpet. Bob dusted for the furniture and cleaned the basement. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson stayed in the kitchen all afternoon. He cooked spaghetti for dinner and she baked apple pies for dessert. The Wilson finished all their work at 6 o'clock. Their house looked beautiful inside and out. The Wilson guests arrived at about 7:30. After they arrived, they all sat in the living room. They ate cakes and crackers, drink lemon and talk. Some people talk about their children, other people talk about the weather, and everybody talks about how beautiful the Wilson house looked inside and out. The Wilson served dinner in the dining room. At 9, everybody enjoyed the meal very much. They liked Mr. Wilson's spaghetti and they loved Mrs. Wilson apple pie. In fact, everybody asked for seconds. After dinner, everybody sat in the living room again. First, Big Wilson played the piano and his sister Margaret sang. Then, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson saw a video of their trip to Hawaii. After that, they turned on the music and everybody danced. As you can see, the Wilson guests enjoyed the party very much. In fact, nobody wanted to go home. Okay, so here a few questions from the title The Wilson Party, and well, here I will answer. Okay, question part 1. Number one, what did Margaret and Bob Wilson do in the morning? Number 1, Margaret cleaned the yard. Their son Bob painted fence. Number 2, how did Mr. and Mrs. Wilson prepare for the party in the afternoon? Mr. and Mrs. Wilson stayed in the kitchen all afternoon. He cooked spaghetti for dinner and she baked apple pies for dessert. Number 3, when did the guests arrive? The Wilson guests arrived at about 7:30. Number 4, where did the guests sit after that arrived? After they arrived, they all sat in the living room. Number 5, what did they eat and drink before dinner? They ate cheese and crackers, drink a lemon, and talk. Number 6, what did Margaret do after dinner? Margaret sang. What did Mr. and Mrs. Wilson do after dinner? Then Mr. and Mrs. Wilson shot a video of their trip to Hawaii. Okay, next, Page 147. Listening. Okay, listening. Listen and choose the word you heard. Sini kalian suruh pilih salah satu dari kata yang ada di sini. Kalian or example, kalau misalnya di sini plain di sini misalnya kalau ada kayak di paint, berarti kalian berarti seperti saya menjawab plant. Okay, number 1 plain. Number 2 walk. Number 3 study. Number 4 set. Number 5 drinking. Number 6 wet. Number 7 finish. Number 8 invite. Number 9 eat. Number 10 clean. Number 11 wash. Number 12 watch. And next, page 148. Put this word in the correct column, then practice saying the word in each column. Jadi di sini kalian tuliskan kata-kata ini di kolom yang benar, lalu ucapkan di setiap kolom. Example. Di sini ada kolom-kolomnya. Ada bagian C, D, and ED. Okay, example danced. Bagian T danced, dust, and bagian D cleaned, studied, played, talked, typed, read. And bagian ED painted.